they want to talk because that's what they want to do. That got nothing to do with me.
I'm not saying that it has anything to do.
Yeah, so
but here's the
please,
thing.
watch your wording.
Here's the thing. If I have to walk into spaces in rooms, right, and find out information that I didn't even know about you.
Yeah, there's a lot of I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's a lot of, so we're gonna sit here and talk about all we didn't know? That's what you wanna do? Huh? All right then, so don't do that.
The warm air of Puerto Rico clung to Yandy's skin as she stepped out onto the terrace of the seaside villa. The waves crashed rhythmically against the rocks, a perfect backdrop for romance, peace, and renewal. But inside her chest, there was no peace. There was only the tightening coil of exhaustion, resentment, and unspoken words. Behind her, Mendeecees slid the glass door shut. He carried himself with the cool, measured calm he always had. Shoulders relaxed, eyes scanning the horizon as if he were anywhere else but here, as if the heaviness between them wasn't suffocating. "Want a drink?" he asked casually, almost too casually. Yandy forced a smile. "Yeah, I need a drink. A leafy martini." He nodded, stepping toward the bar cart. "I'll get an espresso martini with Baileys." She laughed dryly. "I can never remember that one to save my life." The banter was light, but the silence that followed was heavy. She wanted this trip to feel like an escape, like a reset button. But the truth was pressing too hard against her ribs. This wasn't just about cocktails and ocean breezes. This was about survival, the survival of their marriage. Lunch was quiet, broken by the clinking of silverware. Yandy kept her eyes on her plate, waiting for Mendeecees to look at her, to notice her, to say something that mattered. Finally, she exhaled sharply. She thought to herself, Mendeecees really needs to know I am at my breaking point. This relationship is at a breaking point. Out loud, she began carefully. "So, I wanted us to talk." Mendeecees leaned back. "You got an attitude. Like you got something to get off your chest. You want to say something? I'm right here." The words were a dare. Yandy blinked, surprised by the edge in his tone. She thought of their last conversation, how something as simple as handing her a glass of water had spiraled into accusations. She whispered, "The conversation with your mother, it felt like it went left for no reason. So, you think my energy was off?" Mendeecees shot back. "Yeah," Yandy replied firmly. "Even when I grabbed your water, you were like, 'Why are you touching my water?'" He sat up, annoyed. "Wait, hold on. Please. But you said we had touch of water, like now you making a big deal out of little things like that." Yandy's pulse quickened. This was exactly what drained her, the way small things became mountains. "But that's what it's been," she argued. "Little things becoming big deals with you nowadays, and I'm like, what's going on?" It felt like an attack. Her voice cracked. She wasn't just talking about water. She was talking about years of little cuts, piling one on top of the other until they felt like open wounds. Mendeecees exhaled through his nose, like we making something that's not a problem. "I don't want to deal with it."
I thought we came here to make peace, and Yandy came here to talk about the small water thing. What Yandy's even talking about? Does she not see the irony? Yandy's always accusing me about arguing over small stuff, but here she is starting all this over a glass of water.
You got real funky with me.
I didn't get funky.
You got funky. Instead of being like, my bad, I'm sorry, whatever. You just going on with this like tough energy, like.
Tough energy? Why I gotta be tough energy?
It's not loving energy.
Alright. I don't have the mental capacity to keep arguing. You probably took it the wrong way. I apologize. And please, let's just stop making these small issues big issues. I feel like every time me and Yandy, trying to make up, we always take a few steps back because we actually not even hearing each other. Everything's a fight these days. I'm almost at my breaking point.
It's so crazy that I just was talking to Keisha. Every single day, I'm fighting for my life everywhere I go.
I don't want to fight with you.
I feel like I have been fighting for us. I have been fighting for us with our friends. I've been fighting for us constantly. Now I just feel like it's time for you to fight for us. Every single time I step into these rooms, it's something.
Listen, I can't. They want to talk because that's what they want to do. That got nothing to do with me.
I'm not saying that it has anything to do with
Yeah,
me.
so
But
please, watch your wording.
Here's the thing. If I have to walk into spaces in rooms, right, and find out information that I didn't even know about you.
Yeah, there's a lot of I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? So there's a lot so we're gonna sit here and talk about all we didn't know? That's what you wanna do? Huh? All right then, so don't do that.
You so defensive. You so defensive. You so defensive about something.
I'm not defensive.
You
I'm
are.
not,
Your
I'm not.
energy just got very defensive
No, I'm not.
over something that's.
I'm not defensive. What it is I don't have time for the book.
Where are we going from here? What are we doing?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We gotta have peace. We gotta raise these kids to be happy and whole. They should see a loving, happy family. Like, what has to happen for us to get back to that?
I can't be the only one fighting. I would feel like I was the only one fighting for too long.
You feel like you've been the only one fighting?
Mm-hmm.
When did you fight?
Been fighting since last year, since I took the ring off.
Yeah, but I've been fighting since we got together. Do you feel like we need some space? And if you need time to deliberate on that, then I think this conversation tells you where it is. The no answer is enough of an answer for me. This conversation is going nowhere. It does not feel like my husband is hearing me. Mendeecees wants to go to Puerto Rico. He thinks he's been fighting for this relationship. Baby, go swim with the sharks. Have a great time. I'll see you.
So,
Yandy stared at him in disbelief. I'm confused because I thought we came here to make peace, and you came here wanting to talk about the small water thing? Do you not see the irony? You're always accusing me of arguing over small stuff, but here you are, starting all this over a glass of water. The tension burned hotter. You got real funky with me, he pressed. I didn't get funky. You did. Instead of being like, my bad, I'm sorry, whatever, you just go on with this tough energy. Like, tough energy? Yandy interrupted, her voice trembling with both anger and hurt. Why it got to be tough energy? It's not loving energy, he countered. Her chest tightened. I don't have the mental capacity to keep arguing, she whispered. You probably took it the wrong way. I apologize, but please, let's just stop making these small issues into big issues. Inside, her thoughts raced. Every time she and Mendeecees tried to make up, they took a few steps back because they weren't even hearing each other. Everything was a fight these days. She was almost at her breaking point. It's so crazy, Yandy murmured, staring at her half-finished martini. I was just talking to Keisha the other day. Every single day I'm fighting for my life everywhere I go. I don't want to fight with you. Mendeecees tapped his fingers on the table. He looked at her, but his eyes were distant, as if weighing whether to respond or retreat. I feel like I have been fighting for us, Yandy pushed on. I have been fighting for us with our friends. I've been fighting for us constantly. Now I just feel like it's time for you to fight for us. Every single time I step into these rooms, it's something. He shook his head. Listen, I can't control that they want to talk because that's what they want to do. Got nothing to do with me. I'm not saying it has anything to do with your words, she pleaded, her voice rising. Here's the thing. If I have to walk into spaces and find out information I didn't even know about you, yeah, there's a lot I don't know. Mendeecees cut her off. Exactly, she shot back. You know what I'm talking about. So, we gonna sit here?